Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Jace Peterson heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Second baseman, Jace Peterson.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. Hit to first, fielded by Goldschmidt. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hamels is ready. Here's the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Number 17 is there, and he has it for the out. Freddie Freeman gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Freddie Freeman.
Into the windup and the pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Segura ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Number 17 comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, number 17.
Oh, and he sails this one up and under his chin. Quite a start to the inning here. It's 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Peterson has it. No problem here. 1 away. Now to the plate, Gene Segura, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Segura.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. One-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Paul Goldschmidt takes his first shot now with a man at first following the 1-out single.
Well, this is kind of the way you draw it up. Have at least one guy on base for the middle of your order. We'll see if they can drive him in and get that early run.
On the ground up the middle, there's Peterson. To second for 1. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Tyler Flowers will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Jackson has it in his tracks. 1 away. Set to get his day started, David Freese. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead 0-1. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Nick Markakis into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Hit in the air out to right. Jackson giving chase. And that's the third out. Wellington Castillo strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Wellington Castillo.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike two. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Number 9 steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he pops him up back behind second base. Peterson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Yonhervis Solarte gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center, and that's in there. Base hit. Austin Jackson set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Freeman is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Chris Young leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout and taken in out there for the first out. Set to get his day started, Danny Swanson, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Lays off 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Drilled on the ground to short. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
The pitcher number
Manny Banuelos digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Jackson. And that ends the inning. Brandon Drury digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
For the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Freeman in foul ground, and the catch is made, one away. Cole Hamels steps in now.
Catcher, Cole Hamels.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Number 17 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is hit softly to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Gene Segura will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
First pitch of the at-bat. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Paul Goldschmidt stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Peterson fields it cleanly. The tag, and he is out. Jace Peterson is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Oh, a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. And that's the first out of the inning. A.J. Pollock stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Hamels has his sign. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Hit hard to short. Segura gets down on the ground. Great play. In time. Oh, love it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. In for strike 2. Hit out towards second. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Wellington Castillo is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Number 9 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit in the air out to center field. Pollock is there. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Yonhervis Solarte. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yonhervis Solarte.
Skied into very shallow right. Markakis moves over, and that retires the side. Tyler Flowers heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Here's Hamels back at it now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Got him. Now batting, David Freese. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hamels peers in. Here's the first pitch. And Hamels loves to start guys with the change. That time it's good for a strike. Smoked on the ground left side. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. And he offers it the circle change and misses. 0-1. And And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one. A little bouncer. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Austin Jackson comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Markakis. He's got it one away. Brandon Drury is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
And it was a breaking ball that he got under last time. Definitely an off-balance swing, so we'll see if they try to attack him that same way again.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. On the ground to the left side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Cole Hamels is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. 2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Chris Young will step in to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
The left fielder, number 30.
Hamels into the windup. First pitch on the way. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Still 2-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Now a swing and a miss, and Young is down on strikes, 1 away. Stepping in, Danny Swanson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ripped down the first base line. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Manny Banuelos is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Tap fouled at home plate. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Number 17 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder, number 17.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. And maybe a chance for our first run. He's in with a leadoff double. Gene Segura digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. No runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Grounded back up the middle. Towards second, Peterson is there. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. Paul Goldschmidt digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And right there for it is Young for route number 2. Wellington Castillo digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Well, it was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Swinging on 3-0, and he can't keep it fair, so it'll be 3-1 now. Chopped foul right at home plate. Hard hit ball to second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Number 9 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Jace Peterson is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. 1-1, here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To short, hit hard. There's Segura. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. A.J. Pollard will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And there's ball one. 1 out, nobody on. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Castillo has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Freddie Freeman will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Yonhervis Solarte will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
You know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
This is a foul ball. And he falls behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Austin Jackson will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Brandon Drury will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Cole Hamels ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Tyler Flowers will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled to first. Goldschmidt gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. David Freese will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Jackson is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out. Nick Markakis strides in, grounded out his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Hamels up to 73 pitches now for the afternoon. Line towards center field. Base hit. And the perfect game will go by the wayside. Chris Young will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Hamels comes set. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Oh, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ballgame and kept his team in the ballgame.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Number 17 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a double thus far.
Yeah, he's looked very settled in at the plate in this one. He could have a little more in store for us right here.
Runs up and gets this one down. Underhanded flip. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base. Alexi Agondo is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
A defensive change for the Braves. Now playing left field, number 6, David Peralta.
Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just had...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Runner goes for third. A pitch out. The throw. And he must have had one heck of a jump because he's in there at third despite the pitch out. Looking to keep this a 1-run game in the air out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Now batting,
Wellington Castillo gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up. over toward foul territory. Freeman has got it, and the side is retired. Danny Swanson will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Little chopper back his way. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Alexi Agondo settles into the box for his first chance. Adonis Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Adonis Garcia.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Jace Peterson will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2. And he got him. A.J. Pollock comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 outs here in the 9th.
You know what? Let's see what kind of fight this team has right now. You've got to get on base right here, and then there might be a glimmer of hope for you.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2. And the Braves now are down to their final strike. Tried a change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses. 1-2. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Diamondbacks: 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 24 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.